Okay, so the ladies and what's trending? What's going on?
All right, so it looks like we're at least a little closer to seeing what's in these darn Epstein files. Now, the Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives have agreed to pass the bill that would release these Epstein files and everything that was going on with that. And so it is going to be on Trump's desk, and he is supposed to sign it after an about face. At first, he was
saw
kind
it
of
already.
threatening folks, saying that if you go for this vote, you're a weak Republican and all that. And then I think people were saying, you know what, you're ruining your legacy, because if there's really nothing in there, then why are you
What's the
fighting
point?
it so hard?
What's the point?
But Mark Epstein, Jeff Epstein's brother, has a little explanation for that. Now, he's saying that the about face may be because he's saying they're sanitizing these files. So the Epstein files, they're going to be sanitized. Now, he said they're going to scrub the files to take the Republicans' names out, and he said he has that from a pretty good source. So it might be a little tricky.
That's why we've been doing. That's why we've been waiting so long.
Trickiness. And of course, our fearless leader, Donald Trump, well, he was also answering because he had the Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi leader, at the White House and really just rolled out the red carpet. They had black horses and 6 fighter jets flying overhead and all of that. But he was the one that the CIA determined was responsible for the murder, the slaughter of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi. Now, he was famously murdered at the Saudi consulate in Turkey in 2018 by men who strangled him and sliced him up with a bone saw while he was still gasping for air. So this is the guy that he was hosting at the White House. So
That is wow.
Yeah, so people were feeling some type of way about that, but we've also found out that his sons are going to be doing some business with the Saudi prince as well. And so, also a shining moment for President Donald Trump. He was annoyed by some questions from a reporter about Jeffrey Epstein, and he said, "Quiet, piggy." He pointed
I
at her.
saw that.
And
Like,
said,
wow.
"Quiet, piggy." Yeah, he's a real peach.
This y'all guy.
Yeah. Now, former NBA guard Patrick Beverly, remember there was a situation. He said he found his sister at the house with the 18-year-old boy. This is his underage sister, and supposedly we thought that he assaulted the boyfriend. Well, come to find out, he's been charged with felony assault because they're saying that it was family violence. They're saying that he's accused of punching his sister in the face and choking her over that incident with her boyfriend, Aiden Hildebrand. Now, they're saying that she told officers that she left the home in the middle of the night without permission to meet up with Aiden at the park. And then when she returned home, she said her mother, Lisa, woke up. She was already awake, and then called the boy back in the house to come pick her up, but she also called her son, Patrick Beverly, to come over and handle it. So when Patrick Beverly got over there, he cursed her out, whatever, I guess probably what brothers might do, an older brother, man of the house. But this is where it went left. Now, after scolding her, they said that he grabbed her by the neck with both hands, lifted her until her feet were off the ground, and allegedly choked her for between 20 and 30 seconds. And his sister told the police that at that time she was in pain and she felt like she couldn't breathe. And then he took her by the neck and slammed her against the walls in an open room area in the home. And he laid her on the couch and then punched her in the left eye with a closed fist. And so,
What?
you know, I don't know if this is something that went too far. He's saying...
What you mean?
Patrick Beverly is saying, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
That's what he's saying, though. And so that's her story, his story.
Yeah, but
now, was the boyfriend still there during this time?
So then they told the boyfriend to leave, and then that's when the boyfriend ended up calling the police after what he had seen happening with the
police.
yes.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm sure we'll be getting a
How
lot
old
of
is she?
updates. I don't know, but apparently she's not 18 yet. And Bengals star Jamar Chase, he's been fined nearly $500,000 for a situation in Week 11 where he spit on Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback Jalen Ramsey. And so at first he was like, I spit on
I kept ringing it back. Let me see this.
Well, the officials ended up looking at it, and he had to forfeit his Week 12 salary of approximately $440,000. $48,000, along with an additional $58,000 active status bonuses. And so he's already notified the team that he intends to appeal, and he's also going to be out for one game. So yeah, you can't be spitting on folks. And lastly, Martha Stewart, she's teaming back up with Snoop Dogg. Actually, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Well, now they are.
You think Martha smokes some weed?
Well, she definitely loves a good cocktail. Now, she's partnering with their brand Still Gin. Now, this was a brand that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg launched back in October of 2024 with the doggy style and all of that. Well, now she introduced her signature cocktail, Water Melly, and it's, made with the Still Gin, and it has watermelon, lime juice, cucumber bitters, and cane syrup. But you remember she used to cook real good on the show and everything. She always had a good cocktail, so it'll be nice to see them two team back up.
Sit there and smoked with Snoop before.
I would bet. On
that. You know how it's funny to see people
or to hear old people curse.
Yes.
I like to hear old people curse. I don't know what it is about that.
I feel like Martha a trip.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show? Used to be crazy with her and Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, she a trip.
We'll be right back. Tell us how you feel up next on the Sam Shook Show, available on Everyone Podcast or wherever you get your podcasts.